Hello, my beautiful darling loves. I hope everybody is safe, happy, healthy, and doing well. For those of you new to the channel, my name is Gina. This is a Cancerian only channel. Cross watchers are welcome. Please be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. Click that notification bell so you know when my readings post. If you would like to book a reading with me, you could book on my website. Turnaround time is 24 to 48 hours, but I usually try to get it to you the same day, okay? Please go ahead and join the channel membership. I do Cancer and all 12 signs. Individual readings on the 1st and the 15th. That's the first tier. The second tier includes the first tier, but you get a bunch of additional readings, deacon readings, and I'm doing a whole bunch of other stuff. Please go ahead and hashtag what you would like to win in the giveaway. I'm giving away NIV version Bibles, so hashtag Bible. You could hashtag love for an in-depth love reading, and you can hashtag general for a 3-question reading. I'm doing a $100 giveaway for Thanksgiving, so you can hashtag give thanks for that. I'm choosing 4 winners for that. 200 of that is from me. And then I had a subscriber, Tamara. YouTube name is SassyLux3333. She donated $200. So now I can choose 4 winners. Venmo only, guys. And we're asking, please, single parents only. Please have a conscience. We're trying to help families that are struggling to feed small children for the holidays, okay? The winners will be announced between the 21st of November and the 23rd, so you can check on the community page, and I will also have it listed in the description box of my readings, okay? Please post a positive affirmation or something that you're grateful for in the comment section below, and you guys already know I love and appreciate each and every one of you. All right, babies, let's get popping. Spirit, tell me about Cancer, please. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Okay, oh gosh, the Devil, the 7 of Swords, and the High Priestess. We've got the 4 of Swords. We've got the 2 of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Cancer, someone here is getting sick. We just had a reading. I think the reading that I posted earlier this morning was similar to this. Cancer, the person on this side is being either they could be in a relationship that they're being cheated on and juggled. What I'm really feeling though is that this person is getting sick. This person has some type of demonic entity or some type of negative attachment. This is spiritual with the High Priestess. This person is trying to figure out how this happened to them. There's someone around you in their energy that is being attacked spiritually, and they're trying to figure out how this happened. This person is lethargic. They're tired. This person has demonic energies or negative entities coming in through every doorway and window of their house. Cancer, I don't know what is going on here with this person. We've got the Empress and the Sun card. So I feel like you're sitting in Empress energy, Cancer. You're glowing. You're about to have some massive glow up here. And we have an individual, they could be a Capricorn, they could be a Pisces, they could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra, but someone here is trying to figure out how to defend themselves, how to get these negative energies away from them. So this person's trying to figure out what's happening. Tell me about the Devil here. Ooh. The Hierophant. Cancer, God is releasing their hellhounds on this person. God is releasing their hellhounds on this person. With the Six of Cups, Cancer, this is an ex of yours. This is a family member, or this is a friend that you've known for a long time. The High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Nine of Swords. This is someone that thought that they were on the right side of the law spiritually. This is somebody that prayed for your downfall. This is somebody that wanted you knocked off of your high horse. This is somebody that wanted to hurt your life in some way and used their spiritual knowledge to try to do this. And with the Wheel of Fortune, they thought that everything was going to go their way. They thought that maybe because they saw it working for a short period of time, that the divine was favoring them, and that like karma thought that they were right, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is somebody that preyed on your downfall, Cancer, but it's like they thought that they were justified in doing that. With the Five of Swords and the Four of Swords, Cancer, this is somebody that thought that they could sabotage your life or get the last word on a spiritual note. And now they're having hellhounds released on them. This is coming from God. The Hierophant is God. The Hierophant is a priest. It's God. It's a higher power. This is this is spirit God getting involved on your behalf. Tell me about this Two of Pentacles. Six of Swords and the Magician. This person is doing spell work. They're doing one spell after the other, trying to get out of what they're going through. The Six of Swords talks about coming out of troubled waters, right? So this is somebody that they don't know what spell to use to fight God. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is an energy of like a high deity, a God getting involved. This could be Jesus for Christians. This is Allah for Muslims. This is like God stepping up to the plate to defend you. Like, literally, God sees what you're going through and says, nah, I'm not sending my angels. I'm not sending nobody. I'm going to take care of this myself. Release the hounds. And now this individual is flipping through their book of shadows, like on the internet, trying to figure out what spell work they can do to protect themselves against the attack on their life right now. But what they don't realize is there's no protection from this. God is not going to protect this person. Spirit is not going to protect this person. They are being punished by a God. There's no stopping that. Like, you see the Queen of Swords and the Two of Swords. This person's trying to figure out what to do. There's no stopping there is no stopping the punishment that God has in store for this person. Tell me about the Hierophant. The King of Cups. This person could be a Scorpio. They could be a Virgo. They could be a Gemini. Wow. Tell me about the Six of Cups. Strong Virgo energy. This person is going through a dark night of the soul. They're depressed. They're not wanting to leave the house. This person feels scared and alone. They feel like nobody can help them. They feel helpless against this situation. This person was in complete and utter peace, thinking that they had the authority to place judgment on you, Cancer, or to punish you. This person thought that they could play God until God showed up. That's what happened. Okay. This is an individual that thought that they could play God until God actually shows up. Now they're hiding. Now they're scared. Five of Swords here, the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. They are trying to figure out how to get out of this. They're over here on the internet, on TikTok, reading books of shadows, trying to call around to different psychics or witches or whatever. What work do I have to do to get out of this? They can't get out of this. There is no spell work. There is no prayer for them to get out of this. Tell me about the Magician. Oh my gosh. The World card and the Justice card. It's not going to end until God says that this is over. Until God says you have paid your dues. Until God says that, you know, you have been punished enough for what you did to Cancer. There's no getting out of this. This person's at a loss. They don't understand what's going on. They don't understand what to do. They don't understand what's going on. I feel like Cancer, this person thought that you weren't powerful. This could be a witch or something like that. This is somebody that thought that they had more spiritual authority than you. This is somebody that thought that their prayers were stronger than you. They thought that, let's just say, even if this is a Christian concept, okay, this is somebody that thought that they were more favored by God. They thought that their prayers would be heard. They thought that they were a better witch. They thought that their God is stronger than your God, okay? You might be Christian where you believe in God and they believe in Lilith or something. They may have been under the assumption that their God was stronger than your God. That is a negative, okay? That is not happening here, okay? Cancer, you have God stepping in on your behalf, and this person thought that they could judge you. They thought that their God was stronger. They thought that they could get away with this. This is not a joke. This person is, they're facing some serious problems here now. This person's got a problem, to say the least. Tell me about Cancer. Oh my gosh. The Seven of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Cancer, this is somebody that thought that they could take from you, hurt you, steal from you, use you, betray you, and get away with it. That's what this person thought. Yeah. They thought that they could take from you, hurt you, do something to you, and get away with it. Now, Cancer, with the Ace of Pentacles, the Moon card, the Hierophant, and the Emperor, you have either a divine masculine coming towards you that is sent from God to protect you, or you have a business that you're about to open, a new job that you're about to get, or some type of unexpected money coming towards you, and that is coming from God. You may have prayed for something, Cancer, and thought that God didn't hear you anymore. Trust me, he does. Trust me, he's hearing you. He hears what you're going through. With the Magician and the Empress here, Cancer, I don't think you realize how favored you are by God or how strong you are spiritually. I think that with the Fool card and the Queen of Wands, you recently started dabbling in magic, or you recently, came to Jesus, or you recently cracked open a Bible. You feel like you're a newbie. You feel like you don't really know anything. You don't know much about witchcraft. You don't know much about God. You don't know, you feel like you're new to the situation. But you're so favored and you're so powerful. You don't even know how favored and powerful you are. And this person that thought that they could steal from you, take from you, hurt you, betray you, or whatever this is and get away. This is somebody that wanted to steal your blessings. They wanted to, maybe they took money from you. Maybe they cheated on you and ghosted you. I don't know. Somebody here did something. This is somebody that wanted to take your life from you. They wanted to... They may have tried to give you heart problems or a heart attack or affect your finances in some way. This person really wanted to devastate your life, Cancer. And I think that with the Three of Wands, the Chariot, and the Sun card, you may have... Okay, all right. This is where we're going to get deep for a second here, okay? We're going to get deep for a second. Cancer, I'm going to use the example of being a Christian, but I want you to let it fit in your life however way it needs to fit, okay? Let's just say you're a child of God, okay? Let's just say you claim to be a Christian, you claim to be a Catholic, you claim all these things, but you're not really close to God, okay? God let whatever this person did to you, God let it work so that you would seek him. Does that make sense? And you may feel like, okay, I just cracked open my Bible for the first time. I just started praying for the first time. I'm new to this. I don't think God really hears me or knows my name just yet. Or it could be that, you started getting into it and started crying out to God to help you because this magic or whatever this was working and you really felt like you needed help, okay? And maybe you started to feel like God isn't listening to me, God doesn't hear me or whatever. No, he does. He's about to step in. Just hang on there, okay? Because I feel like your finances and your love life are about to improve drastically. And in a way where you know that there's no other way that this could be happening to you unless it's by the grace of God. And for this person, God is stepping in and saying, okay, you've had your fun. Now you get to fight me. Leave little old Cancer alone. Let's see what you got. Come on and see if you can fight me now. God is stepping in front of you. Now, again, place it as it resonates. This could be you turning to witchcraft or Allah, Buddha, whatever. These are general readings, so there's so much out there. You see what I'm saying? But you get the point, okay? Let's just say this is witchcraft, okay? Your spirit guides, your guardians, your angels allow this magic to torment your life so that you finally step up to the plate and step into your true power as a witch. Are you following me here? Are you understand? This was allowed to torment your life for a period of time, Cancer, so that you would step into your spiritual power. And now that mission has been accomplished, where you have found your way back to God, you have found your calling as a witch, you found your way back to Allah, now your spirit guides, your guardians, God, Allah, whoever it is saying, okay, now that we've gotten that done, I'm going to need you to scooch over so I could take care of this bitch over here. Scooch it over. So I'm going to show this bitch, who they've been messing with the whole time. Okay. It's this energy of let me show this person how powerful, how favored you are. Let me show them who you have standing behind you. And this person is, they're confused. Because for a minute there, Cancer, this person thought that they were more powerful than you. And God's going to make sure, this person thought that they could play God until God shows up. Yeah, that's the issue here. All right, that is the issue here. So trust me, Cancer, that everything is happening for the greater good. Whatever hardship you had to endure in love or in money, it happened for your greater good, so that you can find your way back to God, or you could find your path as a witch. You might be a very powerful high priestess, Cancer. You know, you're finding your way into your true and correct spiritual path. All right, Spirit, tell me about Cancer and all 12 signs, Aries to Pisces, please. Cancer and all 12 signs, Aries to Pisces, please. All right, if we're dealing with an Aries, this Aries may come forward and finally ask you out, or express feelings of liking you, wanting to be with you, or this could be an Aries finally coming out of no contact, wanting to talk to you. There's a Taurus here that can't stop bragging about you. There's a Gemini that is lying, cheating, being deceitful, and they're scared to death that you're going to find out. If we're dealing with a Cancer, with the 5 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles, you could be ghosting this person, because with the 9 of Pentacles, you feel better without this person in your life. If we're dealing with a Leo, with the Wheel of Fortune and the 5 of Cups, this person feels like you were the best thing that's ever happened to them, and they're having regrets. If we're dealing with a Virgo, this person wants high levels of commitment and they're willing to put in the work. If we're dealing with a Libra, Karma has this Libra by the booty hole. Okay, karma is warping this person's life. If we're dealing with a Scorpio, this person is coming in wanting to, it's a love bombing energy. Either they want you back or they want to date you, but this person's manipulative. They're here today, gone tomorrow. Be careful. If we're dealing with a Sagittarius, this person wants high levels of commitment. If we're dealing with a Capricorn, Spirit is advising you to leave this person alone because they're future faking. They're a liar. If we're dealing with an Aquarius, this person wants to overcome challenges and try to trust each other again to make it work. If we're dealing with a Pisces, this person wants high levels of commitment. All right, guys, that is what I got for you. I love you all so very much. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you soon. Take care, my babies.